Thomas the Tank Engine has worked this branch line for many years and knows it very well. You know just where to stop, Thomas, laughed his driver. You can almost manage it without me. Thomas had become conceited. He didn't realize his driver was joking. Later, he boasted to the others. Driver says I don't need him now. Don't be so deaf, snorted Percy. I never go without my driver, said Toby earnestly. I'd be frightened. Puh, boasted Thomas. I'm not scared. You never dare. I would then. You'll see. Next morning, the firelighter came. Thomas drowsed comfortably as the warmth spread through his boiler. Percy and Toby were still asleep. Thomas suddenly remembered. Silly stick in the mud, he chuckled. I'll show them. Driver says I can manage without him. I'll just go out, then I'll stop it. Whoosh! That will make them jump. Thomas thought he was being clever. Really, he was only moving because a careless cleaner had fiddled with his controls. Soon found his mistake. He tried to whoosh, but he couldn't. He tried to stop, but he couldn't. He just kept rolling along till he didn't dare look at what's coming next. There was the station master's house. The station master was about to have breakfast. Horrors, cried Thomas. The house rocked. Broken glass tinkled. Plaster was everywhere. Thomas had collected a bush on his travels. He peered into the room through its leaves. He couldn't speak. The station master was furious. His wife picked up their plate. You miserable engine, she scolded. Just look what you've done to our breakfast. Now I shall Have to cook some more. She banged the door. More plastic fell. But this time it fell on Thomas. Thomas felt depressed. Workmen propped up the house with strong poles and laid rails through the garden. Meanwhile, Donald and Douglas arrived. Get up fast yourself, Thomas. We'll soon have you back on the rails, they laughed. Donald and Douglas, puffing hard, managed to haul Thomas back to safety. It's the fencing, the bush, and the broken window frame festooned his front, which was badly twisted. The twins laughed and left him. Thomas was in disgrace. There was worse to come. You are a very naughty engine. I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Thomas's voice was muffled behind his bush. You must go to the works and have your front mended. It will be a long job. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, a diesel rail car will do your work. Diesel, sir? Thomas spluttered. Yes, Thomas. Diesels always stay in their sheds till they are wanted. Diesels never gallop and off to breakfast in station masters' houses.